On a fall morning, there was a slight chill in the bustling streets of New York as the city prepared for its daily hustle and bustle. People greeted one another and hurriedly made their way to work. However, on a street corner, an elderly man sitting beside an old cardboard box caught attention. He wore a worn-out coat and a nearly tattered hat rested on his head. His eyes reflected the weariness and despair of a once joyful life. His name was Charlie, and he had been living on the streets for the past few months. He felt alone and abandoned, facing the harsh realities of life. That morning, Donald Trump was walking through the crowd after a busy business meeting. As always, he exchanged greetings with those around him when, unexpectedly, he noticed the empty spot next to Charlie. The deep sadness on the man's face profoundly affected Trump. Over the years, he had faced many challenges in the business world, but the hopelessness in Charlie's eyes seemed familiar to him. Something stirred within him. He felt the urge to help someone in need, believing that a single gesture could change a life. His sense of compassion started to emerge, pushing him to take action. Trump approached Charlie with a smile and asked, "Hello, my friend. How are you today?" Charlie looked up at Trump, his eyes wide with surprise. I'm fine," he replied, though his voice lacked conviction. Trump then noticed the old cardboard box beside Charlie. Inside were a few old newspapers, tattered clothes, and scattered scraps of food. This scene tugged at Trump's heartstrings. It was heartbreaking to see someone in such a desperate situation. "You don't seem to be doing well," Trump said sincerely. "Would you like some help?" Charlie looked at Trump in astonishment. "Really? You want to help me?" Trump nodded and immediately pulled out his cell phone, typing something quickly. "Yes, I will. Just wait a moment." Shortly after, Trump's security team arrived with several containers of hot food from a nearby restaurant. As Charlie struggled to comprehend the situation, Trump offered him the meals. "Here you go, these hot meals are for you. We can also get you some water," Trump said with a smile. Charlie's eyes filled with tears. "Thank you, you're really very kind," he said, his voice trembling. This hot meal represented more than just food. It symbolized that someone cared about him. The hopelessness he felt began to diminish, even if just a little. Trump sat down next to Charlie and began to engage him in conversation. "I want to hear your story. How did you end up here?" he asked. Charlie shared how he had once been a successful businessman, but a series of poor decisions and misfortunes led him to live on the streets. As he recounted his struggles and everything he had lost, his eyes welled up with emotion. Trump listened attentively, occasionally nodding in understanding. "Life can be tough," he said, "but there is always a way out." As their conversation progressed, Trump thought about offering Charlie a job opportunity. "Perhaps I could hire you," he suggested. "I have a support team and someone like you could be a valuable addition." The sadness on Charlie's face gradually transformed into a hopeful expression. "Really, that would be amazing," he replied. "But how can I do that?" Trump continued. "First, you need a place to stay. I can arrange a temporary shelter for you so that you can rebuild your life more effectively." Charlie's eyes filled with tears again. "Do you really believe you can do this?" he asked. Trump replied confidently, "Absolutely. Someone like you can contribute to this city again." After a while, Trump took Charlie to find a suitable place to stay. Along the way, he listened more to Charlie's story, trying to inspire him for a new beginning. Amidst the chaos of New York, this unexpected friendship turned into a hopeful narrative for both parties. Eventually, Trump arranged for Charlie to stay at a shelter. Gradually, Charlie's life began to stabilize. Within a few weeks, he found a new job. And with Trump's support, he started steering his life in a new direction. Charlie would forever be grateful for the helping hand extended to him and vowed to one day show the same kindness to others. From that day on, Donald Trump became a crucial turning point in Charlie's life. Although known as a businessman, this experience taught him valuable lessons about humanity and social responsibility. Meanwhile, Charlie was embracing the pride of stepping into a new life, thanks to the opportunities Trump had provided. As his life filled with new hopes and dreams, he never forgot the value of that helping hand. Each morning, as Charlie awoke with hope for the day ahead, he felt stronger than ever. Thanks to Trump's support, he was not only improving his own life, but was also filled with the desire to positively impact the lives of others. This encounter was not just a moment of assistance for both of them, but also marked the beginning of a story that showcased the most beautiful aspects of humanity. One day, when Charlie saw another homeless person on the street, he remembered the kindness Trump had shown him. At that moment, he decided to do something for others, wanting to reflect the change in his life onto those around him. Charlie was no longer just a recipient of help. He wanted to become a giver as well. This newfound feeling empowered him in ways he had never experienced before. This strong emotion opened doors for him to embark on a new journey. Initially, Charlie began to build deeper connections with the homeless, individuals kindness Trump had shown him. At that moment, he decided to do something for others, wanting to reflect the change in his life onto those around him. Charlie was no longer just a recipient of help. He wanted to become a giver as well. This newfound feeling empowered him in ways he had never experienced before. This strong emotion opened doors for him to embark on a new journey. Initially, Charlie began to build deeper connections with the homeless, individuals he encountered on the streets. Approaching them with a warm smile, he was eager to hear each one's story. Every person he met presented a different perspective, enlightening him as a fellow human being struggling against life's challenges. These interactions were contributing to Charlie's internal transformation. He was beginning to understand the significance of sharing not only his own story, but also the stories of others. Over time, Charlie decided to make a difference in his community. One day, he gathered a few of his friends to plan an event aimed at helping the homeless. They intended to prepare hot meals for those living on the streets and distribute them. This event was not solely about providing food. It was also about connecting with people, making them feel valued and spending time together. With the help of volunteers, Charlie organized all the necessary preparations, securing donations from local businesses, sourcing food supplies, and bringing participants together. When the day of the event arrived, Charlie and his friends set out to the streets, ready to make a difference. People were surprised but grateful to see the helping hand extended toward them. Charlie approached each homeless individual with a smile, saying, "Hello, my friend. We thought of you today and brought you a warm meal." The warmth and sincerity in his eyes touched the hearts of many. This event turned out to be more than just a one-day charity effort. Charlie and his friends' endeavors made a significant impact in the community. The homeless not only received physical assistance, but also felt valued and acknowledged. This experience reignited hope within them. Charlie's efforts were shining examples of community, solidarity, and the essence of humanity. After the event, Charlie fully understood the value of the joy and fulfillment he felt. This experience helped him realize the importance of not only helping others, but also building a community together. With each passing day, Charlie and his team aimed to reach more people and help them reintegrate into society. As time went on, Charlie's efforts began to attract local media attention. Interviews, news segments, and social media posts spread his story to broader audiences. People were inspired by Charlie's determination and resilience. They saw his journey as a testament to how one could cope with life's adversities. Charlie had transformed from just a homeless man into a source of inspiration, a leader, and a community figure. Each day he woke up with a new purpose, cherishing the joy of helping others. His journey represented not only a rebirth, but also an opportunity to discover the meaning of contributing to humanity and spreading hope. Ultimately, Charlie's story was not just about an individual's transformation, but also about communal solidarity and how people could support one another. Drawing from his own challenges, he had become a person overflowing with the desire to assist others. This journey was not merely a beginning. It was an adventure that demonstrated the endless possibilities in life.